Today's home run board has 3 main card swings, 2 leans that can still get people in trouble, 1 Dodgers side watch list bat, a Yankees-Orioles pocket I am parking until the pitcher news cleans up, and 2 superstar passes that are probably going to be on a lot of public tickets. That is the tension today. The edge is not finding famous power. The edge is knowing which power bats still have a playable number, which ones need late information, and which ones are already priced like the home run happened. So this is not a green light, throw names at the wall slate. Cincinnati is the warmest open-air power park. Sacramento has real carry. Atlanta is playable enough for 1 premium bat. Toronto takes weather out of the equation, but Baltimore and Boston have pitcher uncertainty. Rate field has weather noise, and the Dodgers-Houston superstar prices are where the public tax can quietly eat the card alive. The first top HR look is Matt Olson against Colin Rea in Atlanta. Olson is the short price bat I'm willing to pay for because the contact has earned it. 14 homers on the season, a slugging percentage over .650, 5 homers since the start of May, 15 hard hit balls, 6 barrels, and real lift in the recent batted ball profile. Rea is not some automatic fade, but his mix is fastball heavy enough to create the lane, and the 4-seamer has already been part of his home run damage this year. I want Olson around plus 290 or better. If the market drags him below, plus 260. I do not need to be brave with it. He stays on the main card only with a normal, heart-of-order lineup spot and a playable number. The second top look is Junior Caminero against Patrick Corbin in Toronto. I am not playing this because Corbin used to be a name people attacked blindly. His 2026 surface numbers are not embarrassing. I am playing Caminero's right-handed power in a controlled dome against a lefty who is still allowing barrels, with damage showing up on the cutter and slider lanes. Caminero has 11 homers, 3 since May 1st, and a recent max exit velocity over 115. The best current prices are living in the plus 350 to plus 370 range. And that is where I need him. If this gets clipped near plus 310, or if Caminero drops out of the top 4, it is no longer a main card swing. The third main card bat is Jordan Walker against Jeffrey Springs in Sacramento. This is the long shot part of the board, and I like it because the price actually gives you room to be wrong. Walker has 11 homers, a slugging mark near .580, and since May 1st, he has 2 homers, 11 hard hit balls, 3 barrels, and a max exit velocity over 115. Sacramento is warm enough, the wind is useful enough, and Springs has allowed 7 homers with damage on both the slider and 4-seamer. I need plus 400 or better. If the market chops this into the mid plus 300s or Walker gets buried in the order, he moves out of the primary card. Quick Moneyline Lab note before we hit the back half. The final board goes up on WAP after lineups, pitcher news, weather and roof calls, and price movement settle. That is where the target and dead numbers get cleaned up for Olson, Caminero, and Walker, where Yankees-Orioles only moves if the pitcher news clears, and where public price names like Ohtani and Yordan can stay off the card. Now, the back half matters because this is where the market can make a good baseball angle look better than it really is. Mike Trout is a lean against Slade Ciccone. Ciccone has 8 homers allowed, 15 barrels allowed, and damage on the 4-seam and curveball lanes. Trout still has 11 homers on the season, so the name is not empty, but the recent contact is not loud enough for me to put him beside Olson, Caminero, and Walker. I need the price to pay me for the age, lineup, and current damage risk. Oneil Cruz is the other lean. Michael Lorenzen has allowed 7 homers and 13 barrels, so the pitcher can absolutely be attacked. Cruz also homered in his last 7 games, and the raw exit velocity is always scary. The issue is launch. There is plenty of hard contact, but too much of it has been low, and PNC is not where I want to pay a short number for a lefty who might give me a missile on the ground. He is live if the market floats. He is not a chase. Kyle Tucker is side watch list only against Adrian Hauser. Hauser has allowed sinker and slider home run damage, and the Dodgers' late game has enough wind to keep the spot alive. But Tucker has 4 homers on the season, 1 recent barrel in the May window, and the books still shade Dodgers bats like the lineup logo is part of the handicap. I like the lane. I do not like it enough for the main card. The Yankees-Orioles game is the wait for info pocket. Aaron Judge and Ben Rice both have the power form to blow up the slate. Judge has 16 homers, Rice has 13, and both have real barrel proof in the recent window. The problem is that Baltimore's starter still has not settled cleanly, and I am not turning that into fake confidence. If the pitcher news breaks right and the numbers stay playable, that game can move quickly. Right now it is parked. The first public price pass is Shohei Ohtani. Adrian Hauser is attackable, so this is not a matchup fade. It is a price versus form fade. Ohtani has no homer and no barrel in the May 1st through May 11th contact window I pulled, and the market is still hanging him around a superstar number. He can hit one tonight because he is Shohei Ohtani. I'm still not paying the tax when today's contact does not back it up. Yordan Alvarez is the cleaner player profile, but he is still a pass at the current number. Yordan has 13 homers, a slugging percentage over .620, and the barrel proof is real. The issue is Brian Wu in a roof-controlled Houston game at a price that does not leave much margin. Wu has allowed 6 homers, so the door is not closed, but this is not the softest pitcher or best number on the slate. Great hitter, wrong price. Final hierarchy. Main card is Matt Olson, Junior Caminero, and Jordan Walker, only at or better than their target prices. Leans are Mike Trout and O'Neal Cruz. Kyle Tucker is side watch list. Aaron Judge and Ben Rice are wait for info. Shohei Ohtani and Yordan Alvarez are current price passes. That is the board. 3 playable swings, a few live but conditional angles, and 2 famous bats I am not forcing just because the name looks good on a ticket. If you are building a ticket later, compare every name against the target number, the dead number, and the late movement before you press submit.